What's up guys, welcome back to my channel where I do reviews and tutorials, and in today's video I'm going to be installing remote start system on this 2020 Ram 2500 diesel. I love these MPC remote start systems. They're really good quality and expensive. I got it for $190 and it's going to integrate with your OEM remote. You're going to click the lock button 3 times and your truck's going to start. These systems are almost 100% plug and play. You only have to make one wired connection. Then you'll have to go through the decryption process, which is super simple. I'll show you how to do that. And also, because this truck is diesel, you'll have to enable diesel mode on this module, and I'll show you how to do that as well. It's super easy. So I'm gonna open this box up, show you what's inside, take you through installation process, and show you how the system works. All right, let's get to the video. Here are the tools you'll need for this installation. Trim removing tools, Phillips screwdriver, 10mm socket, double sticky mounting tape, electrical tape, wire cutters, and zip ties, and a Windows computer. You'll need this to access the module and change the diesel settings on there and do the encryption process. This is the box remote start comes in. Inside you'll find a thank you card, and they'll try to upsell you on the smartphone module. This here is your module. It's already pre-flashed. You don't need to do anything except change it to diesel mode. It's made by Fortin. Really good quality stuff. I have no issues with these. And this here is your T-harness. You'll plug a couple of plugs inside your truck. You'll make one hardwired connection. Press this button and it's gonna program to your vehicle. All right, let's get to the installation. Also, make sure you get a nice headlamp. It's gonna be kind of dark in here. I got this on Amazon for $13. It's LED, holds the charge, super light, doesn't get in your way. I'll drop a link below. So you'll need to undo these 2 bolts down here, 10mm bolts, and this whole panel is gonna come out. You'll be able to access everything you'll need. 2 7mm screws down here. Now grab this panel and just pop it out. It'll come right out. I'm gonna disconnect the hood latch cable and I'm gonna disconnect the OBD plug. Move this panel out of the way. So you have 2 main harnesses, this T-harness and this harness. This plug will go into the module. This green one is not gonna be used, and you'll plug this white one on the left side of the dash into this green one, into one of these on the left side of the dash. Then you'll take this T-harness and you have to plug this connector into truck's ignition, and it's going to be located right over here where the ignition button is. You'll unplug this, plug the T-harness in there, and plug this plug into T-harness. And the last connection, most challenging, you see this huge bundle of wires. You're not going to use any of these wires except for this purple yellow one. It's going to be connected to a truck's ignition. And this pink white ignition wire is located all the way up there where that plug was. And I had to move the rest of these plugs out of the way. You're not going to use any of the other plugs. You'll just need to access this plug. And you see this pink white ignition wire. You'll tap into that wire. So that's going to be the most challenging thing, but it's not too bad. First thing we'll do is get this ignition plug out. Then we'll take MPC's T-harness, plug it into ignition wire, and plug MPC's harness back into truck's ignition. This here is fairly easy to access, plenty of space. Alright, I have just finished making a hardwire connection to the starter wire. Now I'm going to throw some electrical tape on it and plug it back in. And here's the video how to do strip and poke connection like this. So we now need to strip part of this wire naked. And this is where patience and skill come in handy. I take a razor blade and slowly start kind of going at it. Be patient. You don't want to damage anything. I just finished stripping back the jacket of this wire. Then take something sharp like this and separate the wire like so, to make a nice little hole in it. Now take this purple yellow wire and strip it back about 1 inch. Separate this wire like so, twist it. Now we have purple yellow wire separated. We're gonna insert it into here, and we're gonna take this side and start wrapping it around the wire this direction, and then we'll take the other one and wrap it the other direction. This will give us a nice mechanical connection. This will not require any soldering, and this will be solid stuff. Bam, it's nice and wrapped, pretty solid, no slack. Now I'm just gonna throw electrical tape over the top of it, call it good. So I put some electrical tape over this connection. Let's put this plug back in. And the last connection we'll need to make, this one here. Bam, last connection. Now that we plugged everything inside the car, we have 4 plugs we need to plug into our module. First, we're going to hold this programming button and plug this black connector in. As we plug it in, different LED is going to start cycling through, and we need to let go of the programming button when LED is going to be solid blue. Bam. Now we're ready to plug the rest of these plugs in. Big white one, red one, and now the small white one. Now that we have all the wires plugged in, we're going to turn on our ignition. Ignition is on, and the blue LED light should still be solid blue. Let's press this programming button once. Wait a few seconds, and you see this yellow and red lights flashing back and forth. It means we need to go ahead and decrypt this unit and enable the diesel mode on. Let's do this. First, unplug all these wires, and the last wire, this one here. Let's take you to our computer for decryption. So you'll go to this Fortin FlashLink Manager program, and you'll plug in this FlashLink updater cable. This cable will actually come with your kit. You don't have to buy it separately. Plug this cable in. FlashLink updater is recognized. Now you'll plug the module in. It has recognized the module. We'll go to here and select the right vehicle. We'll select Ram, year 2020, model 2500, trim diesel. Push to start, load settings, go to decryptor, transfer key data. Now it's transferring key data of this truck to this module. This way you're able to remotely start your truck. So decryptor finished the processing data, so this module is ready for use. Let's unplug it. But before we can plug this module back into the truck, we need to set it to diesel mode. So plug it back in, go to settings protection, put it to off, go to D1 standalone remote starter, and enable diesel mode. Turn the settings protection back to on and click save options again. Now this module is decrypted with this truck's key and diesel mode is on. Let's unplug it and put it inside the truck. I have just went through decryption process, enabled the diesel mode. I plugged everything in. First you want to plug this black connector in and then plug the rest of them in. Don't touch the programming button. Let's do our first remote start test. Alright guys, this will be our first remote start test. And on Rams, you have to hit the lock, unlock, and lock button. Wait a few seconds and the truck should start. Since it's diesel, it might not start right away. It's gonna warm up the glow plugs and only then it's gonna start. Alright, let's test it. Lock, unlock, lock. So it's doing its thing, warming up the glow plugs. This is an actual wait time. Bam, truck is started and ready to go. Alright, let's say you have started your truck and you're ready to go somewhere. Hit the unlock button once, get inside the truck, press the brake pedal, put it in reverse or forward, and you're ready to go. And this is how you do takeover. So let's say you have remotely started your truck from inside of your house, but you have decided not to go somewhere. Hit the lock, unlock, lock. Okay, remote start is installed, tested, it's working properly. Let's put everything back together. Let's put this light switch on, put this plug in, and it's just held by plastic retainers. Bam. And now this bottom panel, let's put the OBD in here, hood latch. Alright, let's throw this knee panel back on. It's just plastic retainer clips. Lightly tap it in, and now 2 screws in the bottom. Bam, all done. Guys, this here concludes my video. This installation process was fairly simple. It wasn't too hard. The most challenging part was getting to that ignition wire up there. It took me about 40 minutes just to get to that, connect everything. But other than that, it was fairly simple. I'm super satisfied with this install. I hope this video was helpful if you're looking to do remote start on your truck. And if it was, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, share, comment. I would appreciate all the support. This will help my channel grow and I can produce more content like this. May God bless you, and until next time. One final test. Lock, unlock, lock. Okay, let's hope something's gonna happen. Oh yeah. Sweet.